If your mind is full tonight, with tomorrow, with lists, with worry, this is for you. Coming here takes courage. Giving yourself this hour is already a decision. Now, all you need to do is breathe and let this story carry you. Peace be upon you tonight. You are seen. You are held. Whatever today asked of you, whatever you gave or couldn't give, it's enough. You're here now, and that's what matters. You made it through today. Maybe it was harder than you expected. Maybe you're replaying a conversation, a mistake, something left undone, but you can set it down, just for now, just for this hour. The weight you've been carrying doesn't have to come with you into sleep. Tonight, you have permission to rest, not to fix anything, not to solve anything, just to be here, breathing, letting the day fall away like dust from your shoulders. Let's begin with your body. It's been working all day, carrying you, holding you upright, keeping you going. It deserves kindness now. Notice your forehead. If there's tension there, let it soften. Your jaw, unclench it if you can. Let your tongue rest easy in your mouth. Your shoulders, they've been up near your ears for hours, haven't they? Let them drop. Just a little. That's it. Your chest, your lungs, they've been breathing for you all day without you even thinking about it. Let's give them some attention now. Breathe in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. In through your nose if you can, and out through your mouth, slow and easy. In 2, 3, and out, 2, 3, 4. One more time. In, 2, 3, and let it go. 2, 3, 4. Good. Your body knows how to do this. You don't have to force anything. Just let the breath move through you like a gentle tide. Your arms heavy along your sides. Your hands open or closed. It doesn't matter. Let them rest. Your legs long and still. Your feet holding no weight now. Let everything settle. You're safe here. The world outside will keep turning, but it doesn't need you right now. This hour is yours. Now, all those things on your mind. The list for tomorrow. The email you didn't send. The conversation you need to have. The decision you're avoiding. I want you to imagine a high shelf, sturdy, solid, up above your head, where you can't quite reach it right now. And one by one, take each worry, each task, each heavy thought, and place it on that shelf. They'll wait for you. They're not going anywhere, but they don't belong in your sleep. Tomorrow morning, if you need them, they'll be right there. But tonight, they stay on the shelf. Place them there now. See them lined up, patient, not urgent. Tomorrow's work on the shelf. The thing you forgot to do, on the shelf. The person you need to call, on the shelf. The money, the health, the relationship, all of it, up on the shelf. Your mind might try to pull them back down. That's okay. Just notice it happening, and gently place them back. You're not abandoning anything. You're just choosing rest. Now I want you to imagine something with me. It's nighttime. Deep nighttime. The kind of dark that feels like velvet. You're walking along a quiet shore. Not a busy beach. Not a place with voices and lights. Just a long stretch of sand, cool under your feet, and the sky above you scattered with stars. The air is still. There's no wind tonight, just a softness in the temperature, like the earth itself is exhaling. You're alone, but it doesn't feel lonely. It feels like solitude, the kind you've been craving. Ahead of you, maybe 30 or 40 steps away, you see a small glow. As you get closer, you realize it's a fire. Not a big one, just a campfire. Carefully built, burning low and steady. The flames are amber and gold, flickering gently, and there's a circle of smooth stones around it to keep it contained. You walk toward it. Each step feels lighter than the last. Your feet know where to go. When you reach the fire, you see there's a place to sit. Maybe it's a flat stone, maybe a piece of driftwood worn smooth by time. It's the right height, the right distance from the flames. You sit down, and immediately, you feel the warmth. Not too hot, just enough. It reaches your face, your hands, the front of your body. Behind you, the night is cool, but the fire keeps you balanced. Warm in front, cool behind, perfectly held. You're not alone here. Across the fire from you, maybe a little to the side, there's someone else. You can't see his face clearly at first, just the outline of a figure sitting in stillness. But something about his presence feels familiar, safe, like you've known him longer than you can remember. He doesn't speak right away, he just sits with you, watching the fire, letting you arrive fully. This is the place you'll return to tonight. This fire, this shore, this presence. If your mind wanders, if you drift in and out of sleep, you can always come back here. The fire will still be burning. The figure will still be waiting. Let's stay here for a while. The flames move in a rhythm. Not chaotic, not wild. Just a slow dance. Orange curling into yellow. Red embers glowing at the base. Every now and then a small pop or crackle as the wood shifts and settles. It's the kind of sound that doesn't startle you. It's almost musical. You watch the fire, and your breathing starts to match it. Slow, steady, in and out, rise and fall. Like the flames themselves are breathing with you.
In 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4.
The person across from you shifts slightly, and now you can see him a little more clearly. His face is kind. There's no judgment there, no expectation, just a deep, abiding calm. His eyes reflect the firelight, and when he looks at you, it's like he's seeing all of you. The parts you hide, the parts you're ashamed of, the parts you don't even know how to name, and he's not turning away. He speaks, finally. His voice is low and warm like the fire itself. You're tired. It's not a question, it's a statement, an acknowledgement. And hearing it said out loud, something in you breaks open just a little. Yes, you're tired. You've been tired for so long. I know, he says. I see it. The way you push through. The way you keep going even when you don't think you can. I see all of it. You don't have to explain. You don't have to defend yourself or prove anything. He already knows. Tonight, he says, you don't have to carry it. Not here. Not with me. And just like that, the weight shifts. It doesn't disappear completely, but it's not all on you anymore. It's like he's reached across the fire and taken some of it into his own hands. There's an old prayer. It's been spoken for thousands of years, in deserts and hills and cities, by people who were just as tired as you are. It goes like this. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Say it with me, if you can, even just in your mind. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. What does that mean? It means you have what you need. Not everything you wish for, maybe. Not everything the world says you should have. But what you truly need, it's here. It's been here all along. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Can you see it? Not the shore where you are now, but a field. Soft grass. A quiet stream. A place where you can lie down and just be. No agenda, no performance, just rest. He restores my soul. Your soul. The part of you that's been running on empty. The part that's been so busy taking care of everyone else that it forgot to drink. He restores it. Not someday. Not when you finally get it all together. Now, here, by this fire. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. You're not lost. Even when it feels like you are. Even when you don't know what to do next. There's a path, and he's walking it with you. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. The valley, the shadow, the fear that wakes you up at 3 in the morning. It's real, but it's not the whole story, because you're not walking it alone. You are with me. Say it again. You are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. The tools of a shepherd, not weapons. Tools to guide, to protect, to pull you back when you wander too close to the edge. You're cared for, you're watched over. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Even in the hard places, even when everything feels like it's against you, there's a table, a place set for you. Food, drink, provision, right there in the middle of the battle. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Abundance, not scarcity, not barely enough, overflowing, more than you need. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Goodness and mercy, not judgment and condemnation. Goodness and mercy, following you, chasing you down, catching up to you even on the days you run away. But the fire is still burning. The figure across from you is still there. He's not in a hurry. He's not checking a watch or looking at his phone. He's just here, fully present, fully with you. Do you know what I love about fire? He says. You wait. It doesn't try to be anything other than what it is. It just burns. Steady. Faithful. It gives light. It gives warmth. It doesn't apologize for taking up space. He looks at you. You're like that too. You don't have to try so hard. You don't have to prove your worth. You just are, and that's enough.
Enough.
When was the last time you felt like you were enough? Not enough if you lose the weight. Not enough if you get the promotion. Not enough if you fix the relationship. Just enough, as you are, right now. He leans forward slightly, his elbows on his knees, his hands folded. I want you to try something, he says. Just for a moment. I want you to notice any part of your body that still feels tense. Maybe your shoulders came back up. Maybe your jaw clenched again. Just notice it. You scan your body, your shoulders, yeah, they're tight again. Your neck, too. Maybe your stomach. Good, he says. Now, let it go. But this time, as you release it, imagine it's twice as easy. Like the tension just melts, like it was never really that stuck to begin with. You try it. You let your shoulders drop, and it does feel easier, softer, like your body was just waiting for permission. Now notice, he says, that you're twice as relaxed as you were a moment ago. Not because you worked for it, just because you allowed it. Twice as relaxed. You feel it, a softness spreading through you like warm honey. And you can do that again, he says, anytime. Find a small bit of tension and let it go. And notice you're even more relaxed than before. You try it again. Your jaw. You didn't even realize it was tight. You let it soften, and yes, twice as relaxed. It's almost funny how easy it is. The fire shifts. A log collapses into the embers, sending up a small shower of sparks. They rise into the night sky, glowing orange for a moment before fading into the dark. You watch them go, and something about it feels symbolic, like worries burning away, like old hurts turning to ash. I want to tell you something, the figure says. His voice is even softer now. About how I see you. You weren't expecting this. You feel a little exposed, but also curious. When I look at you, he says, I don't see your mistakes. I don't see the ways you think you failed. I don't see the gap between who you are and who you think you should be. He pauses. I see someone I made, someone I know, someone I chose. Before you were born, before you took your first breath, I saw you, and I said yes. Yes. You've spent so much of your life wondering if you're good enough, if you're doing it right, if you're worthy of love, and here he is, saying he already decided, a long time ago, yes. You don't have to earn this, he says. You don't have to perform. You don't have to be perfect. I'm not keeping score. I'm just here, with you, because I want to be. It's almost too much. You feel something tighten in your chest. Not tension, exactly, more like emotion trying to find its way out. Maybe it's relief. Maybe it's grief for all the years you spent trying to prove yourself. Maybe it's just love, being received. You don't have to say anything. He knows. There's a story about a shepherd who had 100 sheep. 99 of them stayed close, safe in the fold, but one wandered off, got lost, ended up alone in the dark, maybe hurt, maybe scared. And the shepherd, he didn't say, well, I still have 99, that's pretty good. He left them, all of them, and he went out into the night to find the one. He searched the hills, he called out, he didn't give up. And when he found that sheep, tired, afraid, maybe bleeding, he didn't scold it. He didn't say, why did you wander? Why couldn't you just stay put? He picked it up, put it on his shoulders, carried it all the way home. And when he got there, he called his friends and said, rejoice with me. I found my sheep, the one I lost. You're that sheep, the one he came looking for, the one he's carrying home. Even if you don't feel lost right now, even if you think you've got it together, he's still here, still close, still ready to carry you when you can't walk anymore. Let's breathe together again. I want you to feel the air moving in and out of your lungs, cool as it enters, warm as it leaves. Your body knows how to do this. It's been doing it since the moment you were born. In 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4. With every exhale, you're letting something go. You don't even have to name it. Just let it go. With every inhale, you're receiving something. Peace. Presence. Enough. In, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4.
Good.
The figure across the fire stands up. For a moment, you feel a flicker of worry. Is he leaving? But no. He's just stretching, walking a few steps along the shore. He picks up a small stone, smooth and round, and turns it over in his hand. Come here, he says. You stand a little slower than you expected. Your body is so relaxed now, but you walk over to him, and he holds out the stone. Take this, he says. You do. It's cool to the touch, and it fits perfectly in your palm. This stone, he says, has been here for who knows how long. It started out sharp, rough, jagged, but the water, over years and years, wore it down, smoothed it out, made it into what it is now. He looks at you. You're like this stone. Life has been rough on you. It's worn you down in some ways, but it's also shaped you, made you who you are. And who you are is good. You close your fingers around the stone. It's solid, real, a tangible reminder. Keep it, he says, or let it go. Either way, remember, you're being shaped. You're not finished. And that's okay. You walk back to the fire together. You sit down again, the stone still in your hand. He settles across from you, and the silence between you is comfortable now. Easy. So there's another old prayer. A blessing, really. It's been spoken over people for thousands of years. Over children and travelers and warriors and lovers. Over anyone who needed to know they were seen and held. It goes like this. The Lord bless you and keep you. Bless you, not because you've done everything right, just because you're His. Keep you. Hold you close. Protect you from the things that would harm you, not just physically, but in your heart, in your mind. The Lord make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. His face turned toward you, not away. Shining, smiling, even. And grace, unearned kindness. The opposite of what you deserve. The gift you didn't ask for, but desperately need. The Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace. Peace. Not just the absence of conflict, not just quiet, but shalom, wholeness, everything in its right place, your mind and body and soul, all held together in something bigger than yourself. Peace be upon you tonight. Say it with me. Peace. You know what peace isn't? It isn't the absence of trouble. It isn't a life where nothing goes wrong. It isn't perfect circumstances or a clean slate. Peace is the presence of something. Someone who's bigger than the trouble. Peace is knowing that even when everything falls apart, you're still held, you're still loved, you're still seen. Peace is a person, and He's sitting across the fire from you right now. I know you're worried, He says, about tomorrow, about next week, about the thing you can't control. You nod. It's true. I'm not going to tell you it'll all work out the way you want it to, He says. I'm not going to promise you won't face hard things. That's not what you wanted to hear, but it's honest. What I will tell you, He says, is that I'll be there, in it, with you. You won't walk it alone. And somehow, that'll be enough. Somehow? Not because you understand it. Not because it makes sense. Just somehow. Let's check in with your body again. Notice your forehead. Smooth. No lines, no tension. Your jaw. Loose. Your tongue resting easy. Your shoulders so far down from your ears now. Your chest rising and falling. Slow and steady. Your arms, heavy. Your hands, open. Your legs, still. Your feet, soft. You're sinking, not into anything bad. Just down, deeper, like the earth itself is holding you. Twice as relaxed as you were before. And now, even more relaxed than that. It's almost hard to tell where your body ends and the ground begins. You're that settled. The fire is burning lower now. The flames aren't as high, but the coals are glowing bright, red and orange, pulsing gently with heat. This is the best part of a fire, really, when it's past the showy part, and just giving off steady warmth. You could sit here all night. You could fall asleep right here, by this fire, with this person watching over you. And maybe you will. Tell me something, the figure says. What's one thing you're afraid of? You hesitate. It feels vulnerable to say it out loud. But He's not going to judge you. He's just asking. So you tell Him. Maybe it's losing someone you love. Maybe it's failing. Maybe it's being alone. Maybe it's that you won't be enough, won't have enough, won't do enough. He listens. He doesn't interrupt. He doesn't try to fix it. When you're done, He nods slowly. I hear you, He says. And I want you to know that fear, it doesn't have the last word. It's loud right now. I know. But it's not the truth. He leans forward. The truth is this. You're held. You've always been held, and you always will be. That doesn't mean nothing bad will happen. It means that when it does, you won't face it alone. You're held. Not just tonight, not just in this moment, always.
4.
There's a verse that says, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Weary. That's you, isn't it? Tired in your bones, tired in your mind, tired in your soul. Heavy laden. Carrying more than you were meant to carry. Shouldering burdens that don't belong to you. Come to me. Not try harder. Not figure it out. Just come, and I will give you rest. Not you'll have to work for it. Not you'll have to earn it. I will give it to you. It's a gift. Free. Yours for the taking. This is that rest. Right here. Right now. By this fire. With this presence. You don't have to do anything. Just receive it. The night is so quiet. If you listen closely, you might hear nothing. No traffic, no voices, no hum of electronics, just the crackle of the fire and the sound of your own breathing. It's rare. This kind of quiet. In your regular life, there's always noise, always something demanding your attention. But here, there's space. Space to think, space to feel, space to just be. And in that space, something happens. The things that felt so urgent start to lose their grip. The worries that were shouting start to whisper. And you realize, maybe it's not all as dire as you thought. Maybe you've been holding on too tight. Maybe you can let go a little. Maybe you can trust that the world will keep spinning, even if you stop pushing it for a while. Let's do something. I want you to imagine that right now, in this moment, there's a tiny part of you that's still alert. Maybe it's a thought. Maybe it's a tension. Maybe it's just a small voice saying, don't relax too much. You need to stay in control. Can you feel it? Just a tiny bit of holding on? Good. Now, I want you to let it go. Just release it. Like opening your hand and dropping a pebble. And notice, you just went even deeper. Twice as relaxed as you were a moment ago. You're safe enough to let go. You're safe enough to stop controlling. You're safe enough to sleep. There's something I want you to understand about shelter. About what it means to be covered, protected. When you were a child, maybe you built a fort. Blankets over chairs, pillows stacked high, a flashlight inside. And even though it wasn't a real house, even though it couldn't actually keep out the rain or the cold, it felt safe, didn't it? Because it was yours, because you were inside. There's a verse that talks about shelter. It says, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty." Shelter. Not a perfect life, not an easy road, but shelter, a place to hide when the storm comes, a place to rest when you're weary, a place where you're protected, even when everything outside feels chaotic. The shadow of the Almighty. Shadows are interesting things, aren't they? We think of them as dark, as something to avoid, but a shadow means there's something between you and the harsh light, something blocking the heat, something giving you relief. His shadow. That's where you are right now. In the cool, in the rest, in the place where the intensity of the world can't quite reach you. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. My refuge, not a distant concept, not a theological idea. My refuge, personal, close, intimate. My fortress, walls around you, not to keep you in, but to keep the danger out. Strong, unshakable. Built on something that won't crumble. My God, yours, not someone else's. Not the God of the people who seem to have it all together. Your God, the one who knows your name, the one who sees you right now by this fire, tired and worn and trying so hard. For he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. The snare, the trap you didn't see coming, the thing that's been trying to catch you, to hold you down, to keep you from moving forward. He delivers you from it. Not someday, now, here. The deadly pestilence, the thing that's eating away at you, the anxiety, the fear, the shame, the voice that says you're not enough, you'll never be enough, you should just give up. That's the pestilence, and he's delivering you from it. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you will find refuge. Wings, like a mother bird. Have you ever seen a hen with her chicks? When danger comes, she spreads her wings and calls to them, and they run. They run as fast as their little legs will carry them, and they tuck themselves under her wings. Safe, hidden, held. That's you, right now. under his wings, safe, hidden, held. His faithfulness is a shield and buckler. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day. The terror of the night. The thing that wakes you up at 3 in the morning. The panic, the dread, the feeling that something terrible is about to happen, and you can't stop it. You will not fear it, not because it's not real, but because you're covered, you're shielded, you're protected. The arrow that flies by day. The criticism, the rejection, the failure, the thing that comes at you when you least expect it. It won't destroy you. It can't, because his faithfulness, his steady, unwavering, never giving up faithfulness, is between you and the arrow. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You're not exempt from living in a broken world. You're not guaranteed a life without trouble. But you are guaranteed that you won't face it alone, that in the midst of the chaos, there's a shelter, there's a refuge, there's a place where you can breathe. For it is. Let's return to the fire for a moment. Look at the coals. They're glowing so brightly now. Red and orange and even a hint of white at the very center. That's the hottest part, the core. That's what's happening to you right now. On the surface, you might look calm, still, resting. But inside, deep inside, there's a warmth growing, a light, a knowing. You're being changed. Not in a dramatic way, not with thunder and lightning, just quietly, gently, like coals heating from the inside out. The figure across from you speaks again. Do you know what it means to abide, he asks. You're not sure. The word feels old-fashioned, biblical. It means to stay, he says, to remain, not to run, not to hide, just to stay, with me, in this place, in this moment. He pauses. So many people think the spiritual life is about doing more, trying harder, being better. But really, it's about abiding. It's about staying close, staying connected, letting the life flow from me into you, like sap in a vine. Sap in a vine, you picture it. The branch connected to the trunk, not straining, not working, just connected. And because it's connected, it bears fruit, not because it tries, but because it abides. Abide in me, he says, and I will abide in you. Abide in me, stay with me. Don't run when it gets hard. Don't pull away when you feel unworthy. Just stay, and I will abide in you. I'll stay with you, in your joy and your sorrow, in your strength and your weakness. I'm not going anywhere. Apart from me, you can do nothing, he says, not in a harsh way, not as a threat, just as a fact. But with me, you can do all things, not because you're strong, but because I am. So, your breathing has slowed even more. You didn't even notice it happening. In 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4.
Longer exhales.
That's good. That's your body's way of saying, I'm safe, I can relax, I can let go. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even longer. Your body is so wise. It knows what you need. In and out. You don't even have to count anymore. Your body knows. Just let it breathe you. The figure stands again. This time, he walks around the fire, slowly, until he's standing beside you. Not too close, not invading your space, just near. May I? He asks, gesturing to your shoulder. You nod. He places his hand on your shoulder. It's warm, solid, real, and immediately you feel something shift, like a weight you didn't know you were carrying. You're so tired, he says softly. I know. I see it. The way you keep pushing, the way you keep going even when you want to stop, the way you smile and say you're fine when you're really not. His hand is still on your shoulder, gentle but firm. It's okay to not be fine, he says. It's okay to need help. It's okay to admit you can't do it all on your own. You feel something in your chest, a tightness, like tears that have been waiting for a long time. Let it out, he says. You don't have to hold it together here, not with me. And just like that, something breaks. Not in a bad way, in a releasing way, like a dam that's been holding back too much water for too long. Maybe you cry, maybe you don't. Either way, something shifts, something loosens, and you realize you haven't let yourself feel this in a long time. He doesn't move his hand, he just stays there, present, steady, not uncomfortable with your emotion, not trying to fix it, just holding space for it. That's it, he says quietly. That's it. You're doing so well. Amen. After a while, you don't know how long the wave passes. You feel lighter, emptier in a good way, like you've finally put down something you were never meant to carry. He moves his hand from your shoulder and sits back down across the fire. He doesn't say anything about what just happened. He doesn't analyze it or explain it. He just lets it be. The fire crackles softly. The night holds you, and you feel more yourself than you have in months. I want to tell you about a man named Elijah, the figure says. Have you heard of him? Maybe you have. Maybe you haven't. He was a prophet, he continues. Powerful, faithful. He called down fire from heaven. He confronted kings. He did incredible things in my name. He pauses. But then, he got tired. He got scared. He ran into the wilderness and sat under a tree and said, I've had enough. I just want to die. You can relate to that. Maybe not the dying part, exactly, but the I've had enough part, the I can't do this anymore part. And do you know what I did? He asks. You wait. I sent an angel, not to scold him, not to tell him to toughen up. I sent an angel with food and water, and I told him to eat, to drink, to rest, and then to eat and drink and rest again. Twice, not just once. Twice. Because the journey ahead was too much for him in that state, he says. He needed strength. He needed rest. He needed care. He looks at you. That's what I'm doing with you right now. I'm not asking you to be stronger. I'm not telling you to try harder. I'm giving you food, water, rest. Because the journey ahead, you'll need strength for it. But not tonight. Tonight, you just need to receive. Receive. Not earn, not achieve, just receive. Let's check in with your body one more time. But this time, I want you to notice something different. Not tension, not tightness, but rest. Notice your forehead. It's smooth, peaceful. There's a softness there that wasn't there before. Your jaw. It's loose. Your teeth aren't clenched. Your tongue is resting gently in your mouth. Your shoulders. They're so far down, so relaxed, you didn't even know they could feel this way. Your chest. Rising and falling. Slow, easy. Like ocean waves on a calm day. Your arms, heavy, but not in a bad way, heavy in a way that feels safe, grounded. Your hands, open, not grasping, not holding on, just open. Your legs, long, still, no need to move, no need to run. Your feet, soft, warm, connected to the earth beneath you. You're so deeply relaxed, deeper than you've been in months, maybe years. And you can go even deeper. With every breath, twice as relaxed as before. With every exhale, letting go even more. You're safe. You're held. You're home. The figure leans back, his hands behind him, looking up at the stars. Do you ever think about how vast it all is, he asks. The universe, the galaxies, the endless, endless expanse of space. You look up too. The stars are so bright tonight, more than you've ever seen. And yet, he says, I know every single one of them by name. I know when they were born. I know when they'll die. I know their purpose, their place. He turns to look at you. And I know you. Not just your name, not just your face. I know your thoughts before you think them. I know your words before you speak them. I know the number of hairs on your head, the days you've lived, the days you have left. That should feel invasive, overwhelming. But it doesn't. It feels comforting. Like you matter, like you're not just a speck in an indifferent universe. You're known, fully, completely. You're not too small for my attention, he says. You're not too broken for my love. You're not too far gone for my grace. He smiles. You're mine, and I don't lose what's mine. There's a story about a coin. A woman had 10 coins, and she lost one. Just one. She could have said, well, I still have 9. That's not bad. But she didn't. She lit a lamp. She swept the entire house. She searched carefully, and when she found it, that one coin, she called her friends and said, rejoice with me. I found the coin I had lost. You're that coin, the one he searched for, the one he found, the one he's holding now saying, look what I found. Isn't it precious? You don't feel precious most days. You feel worn, scratched, tarnished. But he looks at you and sees value, sees worth, sees something worth searching for. Your eyelids are so heavy now. Maybe they've been closed for a while. That's okay. You can keep them closed. You can let yourself drift. The fire is still there. The warmth is still there. He's still there. Even if you can't see him. Even if you're halfway into sleep, he's there. I've got you, he whispers. You can let go now, all the way. I've got you. And you believe him. For the first time in a long time, you actually believe that you're safe, that you're held, that you can stop trying so hard. Ace, there's one more thing. One more truth I want to plant in your heart before you drift all the way off. You are not your productivity. You are not your achievements. You are not your success or your failure. You are not your bank account or your body or your relationships. You are his. That's your identity. That's your worth. That's who you are. And nothing can change that. Not your worst day, not your biggest mistake, not your deepest regret, not your darkest secret. You are his, forever. Sealed, secure, held. That's the truth. That's the foundation. That's the ground beneath your feet. And when you forget, and you will forget, you can come back to this moment, this fire, this presence, this knowing. You are his, and he is yours, and that's enough.
He beat up.
Sleep now. Let every muscle, every fiber, every cell relax completely. Let your mind go quiet. Let your heart be still. You're held. You're safe. You're loved. And when you wake, whenever that is, you'll still be held, still safe, still loved. But for now, just sleep. Deep, restful, healing sleep. The kind that restores your soul. The kind that makes you new. Sleep. Blink as the fire glows, the stars shine. The night wraps around you like a blanket. And you're finally at peace. Not because everything's perfect, but because you're held by someone who is. Sleep well, rest well, be well. You're home. If you wake later, in an hour or 2 or 3, and you feel that old anxiety creeping back, just take one breath, just one, and remember this fire, remember this warmth, remember his hand on your shoulder, remember his words. I've got you. That's all you need, just that, just knowing you're not alone. Now sleep, deeply, completely, safely. You're held. Peace be upon you. Shalom. Wholeness. Rest. Shalom. The figure across the fire is quiet now. He's just watching the embers, listening to the night, being present in the silence. And you're almost asleep, almost there, but not quite. There's still a little bit of awareness, a little bit of holding on. That's okay. We're going to use that. I want you to notice that tiny bit of awareness, that small part of you that's still alert, still watching, still thinking. Got it?
Good.
Now, let it go. Just release it, like a bird opening its wings and flying away. And notice, you just dropped even deeper, twice as relaxed as you were a moment ago. You're learning something tonight. You're learning that you can let go, that you can trust, that you can rest without losing yourself. That's a gift. Hold on to it. Yes. Let me tell you about a word. It's an ancient word from a language most people don't speak anymore. The word is hesed. It's hard to translate. Some people say it means loving kindness. Some say faithful love. Some say steadfast mercy. But really, it's all of those things and more. It's the kind of love that doesn't quit, that doesn't give up, that doesn't walk away when things get hard. It's covenant love, committed love, the kind of love that says, I'm with you, no matter what. Through the good and the bad, through the easy and the impossible, I'm with you. That's he said. And that's what he has for you. Not a feeling that comes and goes, not an emotion that depends on your performance, but a choice, a commitment, a covenant. He chose you before you chose him, before you even knew his name. He looked at you and said, that one. I want that one. I'm going to love that one. Forever. He said, let that word sink into your bones. Let it settle into your soul. You are loved with a love that will never, ever, ever let you go. So, the fire is almost out now. Just a few glowing embers left, but they're enough. They're still giving off warmth, still giving off light. That's what you're going to be like tomorrow. When you wake up, when you face the day, you might not have a roaring flame, you might not have endless energy, but you'll have embers, enough warmth, enough light, enough to keep going. And when you need more, when you feel like you're burning out, you can come back here, add more wood, let the fire build again. This isn't a one-time thing, this is a practice, a rhythm, a return. You can come back as many times as you need to. Now I'm going to shift something. Just for a moment, I want you to pay attention. Notice how your breathing has been so slow, so steady, so easy. Now I want you to take a slightly deeper breath, not a huge one, just a little deeper than you've been breathing. In for just a second, and out. Did you feel that? A tiny spark of alertness, a small shift in your awareness. That's okay. That's actually good. Because now, when you let yourself relax again, you're going to go even deeper than before. It's called fractionation. You go up just a little, and then you drop down even further. So let's do it. Let yourself relax now. Let go of that alertness. Let your breathing slow down again. In 2, 3, 4 and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. You see? You just went deeper than you've been all night. Your body is so relaxed. Your mind is so quiet. You're floating, drifting, almost completely gone. But you're still here with me, still listening, still safe. The figure stands one more time. He walks over to the edge of the shore, where the sand meets the darkness. He's looking out at something you can't quite see. Come here for a moment, he says. You're so relaxed, so heavy. You almost don't want to move. But something in his voice, something gentle and inviting, makes you want to try. You stand. Slowly. Your legs feel like they're made of warm honey, but they hold you. You walk over to him, each step slow and deliberate. When you reach him, he points out into the darkness. Do you see that? He asks. You look. At first you don't see anything. Just blackness. But then, wait, is that a light? Way out in the distance? A single point of light, small and steady? That's the morning, he says. It's not here yet. It's still hours away. But it's coming. It's always coming. He turns to look at you. No matter how dark the night gets, he says, the morning is always on its way. Always. You just have to wait for it. And while you wait, you rest. You trust. You let me hold you. You nod. You understand. The morning is coming. But not yet. For now, it's still night. And night is for resting. Come on, he says. Let's go back to the fire. You walk back together. You sit down again. And immediately, you feel even more relaxed than before. Like the brief movement, the brief moment of alertness was just setting you up to go even deeper. And you do. You sink. You soften. You let go. There's a phrase that's been said over and over throughout history, by mothers to their children, by friends to each other, by strangers who became family. The phrase is this: it is well with my soul. Not it is well with my circumstances. Not it is well with my bank account, or it is well with my relationships, or it is well with my health. But it is well with my soul. Because even when everything else is falling apart, even when the world is chaos and nothing makes sense, your soul can be well. Your soul can be at peace. Your soul can be held. It is well with my soul. Can you say that tonight? Even if you don't fully believe it yet. Can you say it as a prayer, as a hope, as a declaration? It is well with my soul. Because of this fire, because of this presence, because of this love that won't let you go. It is well with my soul. Zoe, your body is so deeply relaxed now, so profoundly at ease. Every muscle, every fiber, every cell has let go. Your mind is quiet, not empty, exactly. Just still, like a lake with no wind. Just smooth, clear, reflective. Your heart is calm. The racing, the pounding, the anxiety, it's all gone. Just a slow, steady rhythm, reliable, peaceful. You're whole. Right now, in this moment, you're whole. Not perfect, not without problems, but whole, complete, everything in its right place. That's shalom, that's peace, that's what you've been searching for your whole life. And it's here, right now, in this moment, by this fire. The figure speaks one last time. His voice is so soft now, you almost can't hear it. But you do, because you're listening with more than your ears. You're listening with your soul. I want you to know something, he says. When you leave this place, when you wake up tomorrow and go back to your life, I'm coming with you. He leans forward. I'm not just here. I'm everywhere. I'm in your kitchen. I'm in your car. I'm in your office. I'm in your hard conversations and your quiet moments and your busy days and your lonely nights. He pauses. You're never alone. Ever. Even when you feel like you are. Even when you can't sense me. I'm there. I'm always there. You feel tears again. Not sad tears. Grateful tears. Overwhelmed tears. And when it gets hard, he says, when you feel like you can't do it anymore, just remember this. Remember this fire. Remember this peace. Remember my hand on your shoulder. Remember my voice saying, I've got you. He smiles. Because I do. I've got you. Now and always. Sleep now. Let yourself go all the way, completely, totally. There's nothing left to hold on to. Nothing left to figure out. Nothing left to control. You're held. You're loved. You're home. Sleep. Deep, restful, healing sleep. The kind that reaches into your bones and makes you new. Sleep. The fire is just ash now, but the warmth remains. It's in your chest, in your heart, in your soul. You'll carry it with you, into tomorrow, into next week, into the rest of your life. This isn't the end, this is the beginning. The beginning of learning how to rest, how to trust, how to be held. Sleep now, and when you wake, you'll remember. You'll remember the fire, the shore, the presence, the love, and you'll know deep in your bones that you're not alone. You never were. You never will be. Sleep. Album. Peace be upon you tonight and every night. Shalom, wholeness, completeness. Rest in the arms of the one who made you, the one who knows you, the one who loves you. Rest. If you wake before morning, if you stir in the darkness and feel afraid, just whisper his name. Just breathe. Just remember. The fire is still there. The presence is still there. The love is still there. You're safe. You're held. You're home. Now sleep. Deeply. Completely. Peacefully. You did enough today. You are enough tonight. You'll be enough tomorrow. Sleep. So the stars are still shining. The night is still holding you. And he is still watching over you. Like a shepherd. Like a father. Like the most faithful friend you've ever had. Sleep, beloved. Sleep. You're held. Always. Forever. Tisa. That's peace. Shalom. Rest. Let every thought fade. Let every worry dissolve. Let every burden lift. You're floating now, suspended in grace, held in love, carried by something bigger than yourself. The embers glow one last time and then fade into the night. But the warmth remains in you forever. Sleep. You're home. You're safe. You're loved. Sleep. Foltemoseg sempi, onatumistan lukter resisamail, sor, tumultan tunout. And when morning comes, whenever that is, you'll wake up different. Not dramatically different, just lighter, softer, more at peace, because you spent a night by the fire, because you let yourself be held, because you remembered what it means to rest. But that's tomorrow. Tonight, just sleep. Sleep. Shalom, beloved. Shalom.
Damn.
The night is deep, the peace is deeper, and you're finally at rest. Sleep. He's got you. Now and always. Sleep. So, peace. Let me leave you with one more image. One more picture to carry into your dreams. Imagine yourself as a child. Small, tired, maybe you've been playing all day, running and laughing and exploring. And now it's evening. The sun has set. The stars are coming out. And someone who loves you, scoops you up, lifts you into their arms, holds you close. You don't have to walk anymore. You don't have to find your own way. You just rest your head on their shoulder. You close your eyes. You let yourself be carried. That's what's happening right now. You're being carried into sleep, into rest, into peace. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to try. You just have to let yourself be held. And you. Your breathing is so slow now, so deep, so peaceful. Each breath is a prayer. Each exhale is a release. Each inhale is a receiving. You're breathing in peace. You're breathing out worry. You're breathing in love. You're breathing out fear. You're breathing in rest. You're breathing out striving. In and out, in and out. So simple, so easy, so natural. The shore is silent now. The fire is gone. But the warmth remains. It's in your chest, in your heart, in the very center of you. A warmth that no darkness can extinguish. A light that no storm can put out. You're carrying it with you. Into sleep, into tomorrow, into the rest of your life. This fire, this presence, this love, it's yours now. Not borrowed, not temporary, yours. Stone, sleep deeply tonight. Sleep peacefully, sleep safely, and know that when morning comes, when the sun rises and a new day begins, you'll still be held. You'll still be loved. You'll still be his. Nothing will change that. Nothing can change that. You are his, forever, and he is yours, always. Let every muscle soften one last time. Let every thought fade away. Let every bit of tension dissolve into the night. You're safe. You're held. You're home. Sleep now. Deeply. Completely. Peacefully. The stars above are singing. The earth beneath is holding you. And the presence beside you. He's keeping watch. You can rest now. You can let go. You can sleep. He's got the watch. He's got the world. He's got you. Sleep. May you dream of green pastures. May you dream of still waters. May you dream of peace that passes understanding. May you wake refreshed, renewed, restored. But not yet. Not tonight. Tonight, you sleep. Deeply, soundly, safely. Shalom, beloved child. Shalom. Peace tonight. Peace tomorrow. Peace always. You are held in the arms of love, and nothing, nothing can snatch you away. Sleep. The night is yours. The rest is yours. The peace is yours. Receive it, embrace it, let it fill you completely. Sleep now. He's got you. And all is well. All is well. All is well with your soul. Sleep.
Fine.
Peace. You feel your eyelids getting heavy. Maybe they've been heavy for a while. That's okay. You can close them if you want, or keep them open. It doesn't matter. Either way, you're here, you're safe, you're held. If you close your eyes, you can still see the fire. It's imprinted on your eyelids, a soft glow. And even if you drift off, even if you fall all the way asleep, the fire will keep burning. The figure will keep watching. You won't be alone. There's a word in Hebrew, shalom. You've probably heard it before. It's often translated as peace, but it's so much more than that. Shalom is wholeness, completeness, everything in its right place, nothing missing, nothing broken, or if something is broken, it's being mended. Shalom isn't about having a perfect life. It's about being at peace with the life you have. It's about knowing that you're not defined by your productivity or your performance. You're defined by whose you are. And you are his. Shalom to you tonight. Wholeness, not hurry. Presence, not pressure. You don't have to rush toward anything. You don't have to fix anything. You can just rest in the knowing that you're loved, that you're enough, that you're home. I want to take you deeper now. We're going to stay by this fire, but I want you to let everything else fall away. The shore, the stones, the sky. Let them blur into the background. All that matters is the fire, and the warmth, and the presence across from you. You're breathing, slow, steady, in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3, 4. With every breath, you're letting go. With every breath, you're sinking deeper. Your body is so heavy now, so relaxed, it's like you're made of sand, just settling into the earth. And your mind, your busy, busy mind, it's finally quiet, not empty, exactly, just still, like a pond with no ripples. Thoughts might drift by, that's okay. You don't have to grab onto them, just let them pass, like clouds, like leaves on a stream. You're here, you're safe, you're held. The figure speaks again. His voice is even softer now, like he doesn't want to disturb you. I'm going to stay here, he says, all night, even if you don't see me, even if you forget I'm here, I'm not leaving. That's a comfort, isn't it? Knowing you're not alone, knowing that even in your sleep, even in your dreams, there's someone watching over you. If you wake up later, he says, in the middle of the night, and you feel afraid or restless, just remember this fire, remember this warmth, remember me. You can come back here anytime. Close your eyes, take a breath, and you're here. I'll be waiting. He smiles. You can't quite see it, but you feel it. Now rest, he says. You've done enough. You've been enough. Now just rest. Let's go even deeper. I want you to imagine that with every exhale, you're releasing a layer, like you're peeling off the day, the week, the year. All the roles you play, all the masks you wear, all the things you think you have to be. With every exhale, another layer gone. You're not a parent right now. You're not an employee. You're not a friend or a partner or a caretaker. You're not even your name. You're just you, the core of you, the part that existed before you learned to perform, the part that will still be here when everything else is gone. And that part, that truest part of you, is loved. Fully, completely, without condition. Exhale. Another layer gone. Exhale. Closer to your center. Exhale. Almost there. The fire is just embers now, glowing, pulsing, still giving off warmth, but quieter, gentler. You're so tired. You've been tired for so long. And finally, you're letting yourself feel it. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to need rest. It's okay to not have all the answers. You're human. You're allowed to be human. There's one more thing I want to tell you before you drift off completely. You're going to wake up tomorrow. The sun's going to rise. The world's going to start moving again. And all those things on the high shelf, they're going to be there waiting for you. But you know what else is going to be there? This peace, this presence, this knowing that you're held. You don't have to leave it behind when you wake up. You can carry it with you, into your morning coffee, into your commute, into your conversations, into the hard things and the boring things, and the beautiful things. You can carry this fire with you, this warmth, this calm. And on the days when you forget, on the days when it all feels too heavy again, you can come back here, close your eyes, take a breath, and you're here, by the fire, with him, safe and held and loved. That's the promise. Not that life will be easy, but that you won't walk it alone. So, now, I want you to hear this. Really hear it. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Peace. Not just tonight, but tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. Peace in the chaos, peace in the waiting, peace in the not knowing. Peace. Your body is completely relaxed now. Every muscle, every fiber, every cell. You're sinking so deep, deeper than you've been in a long time. Your mind is quiet. Your heart is still. You're just here. Breathing, being, resting. The fire is still glowing. The figure is still there. You're not alone. And as you drift, as you let go completely, you can trust that you're held, that you're safe, that tomorrow will come, and you'll be ready for it. But not yet. Not tonight. Tonight, you rest. Tonight, you sleep. Tonight, you're carried. Like the sheep on the shepherd's shoulders. Like the child in the father's arms. Like the weary traveler finally home. You're home. The link is in my bio. So you can get started for free. Amen. Sleep now. Let go. Let the fire keep you warm. Let the night keep you safe. Let the presence keep you held. You're loved. You're seen. You're enough. And when you wake, whenever that is, you'll still be loved, still seen, still enough. But for now, just sleep. In 2, 3 and out, 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3 and out, 2, 3, 4. Sleep. Nama. Peace be upon you tonight. Shalom. Wholeness. Rest. You're held. Always. The fire glows, the night stretches on, and you're finally at peace. Sleep well, you've earned it. Not because of what you did today, just because you're you. And that's more than enough. The shepherd is watching. The fire is burning. And you're safe. Rest now. Rest. If you stir later, if you wake in the dark, and feel that familiar anxiety creeping back in, just remember, the fire is still there. The presence is still there. You can close your eyes and return. You can take one breath, just one, and feel the warmth again. You're not alone. You never were. You never will be. Now let go. All the way. Completely. Trust that you'll be okay. Trust that you're held. Trust that this peace is real, and it's yours, and it's not going anywhere. Sleep. Deep, restful, healing sleep. The kind of sleep where you wake up and feel like maybe, just maybe, you can face tomorrow. Because you can, you will, but not yet. For now, just this, just rest, just peace. So, the stars above are endless, the shore is quiet, the fire is glowing, and you're finally letting yourself be held. This is grace. This is love. This is what you've been searching for. And it's been here all along, waiting for you, patient, kind, steady as the flames. Sleep now. Let it all go. You're safe, you're loved, you're home. And tomorrow, when you wake, you'll carry this with you. This knowing, this peace, this fire in your chest that no amount of chaos can extinguish. But that's tomorrow. Tonight, you rest. Sleep. Deeply. Completely. Held. Peace be upon you. Tonight and always. Shalom. Rest. Sleep. You're held. Sleep. Peace.